Hello everybody, I'm going to be playing another game today. It's another indie game. This time it's a horror one. It's called Psychiatric Hospital. Psychiatric Hospital. The game is 89p. I'm not expecting this to be brilliant. I can already see by the pictures that it's an asset pack, one of the free ones, but that does not necessarily mean it is going to be bad. So let's give it a fair try. It's already got a mixed review out of 66 people that 66% of the 15 people that reviewed the game. Let's get into the actual gameplay here. Okay, and we're in. We've got a very simplistic settings menu. That's perfect. I'm okay with that. At least we've got the resolution option, which is quite nice, and we can also change it to English or Russian. So let's go ahead, resume game. I never started one, but let's go ahead and click resume anyway. I can't hear anything in the game. Let's try that again. New game. Okay, we're in. Those footsteps are incredibly loud. Let's just turn that down a smidgen. Got some no flashlight equipped. So left click is to pick things up. Got some extra batteries. What the heck is that? Not even give me a chance to read the fucking tutorial before putting me in with someone. That's crazy, man. That audio was awful. It's a bit better now, but when you're low health, the glare is just awful. She's not actually a ghost, is she? She's just a woman. Just a woman. It's quite a nice looking house, I have to say. Two father clocks just right above one another. Very odd. I don't know how well the batteries last on this. Sound effects are pretty standard. Just a pretty normal walking sound effect that I can hear here. The ambient sound is fine. This is an absolutely massive house. Well, I did say it was actually an asylum, so... I mean, I suppose you could walk around without the torch out, but I don't really want to. I most certainly do not want to go in that basement. I have a feeling I'm going to have to, though. Now you can tell that this was not part of the house, because this looks awful in comparison to the house. I think they would more likely use concrete underneath the ground. Oh, it's a prison? Oh, I've seen this prison asset before. Again, not a problem, not a complaint. Alright, we've got some more batteries. That's good. Some newspapers. Some sort of freezer? Hospital now? Alright, there's a tray full of what appears to be food. See, this is the thing, when you buy these assets, they're not optimized. The frame rate here is awful. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, let's get out of this room, see if the frame rates improve. I mean, so far there's nothing wrong with this. It's a very basic game. I wasn't expecting brilliant one like miracles for such a cheap price, but I just get a bit frustrated sometimes. It's always these same assets and they're just slapped together, and then first person templates used to make a working mechanic, and then an enemy AI that can damage you, and it's not very hard to do. I'm not saying game development's easy, but this sort of simplistic game is pretty simple to replicate. I've seen these models before as well. I don't think I'm supposed to let this person out. It's not giving me the option to anyway. I know I'm also not reading the documents I'm picking up. I just don't particularly care. I mean, I guess if I pick up all the keys eventually. I mean, that sounded like it was unlocking it, the way it made this noise, but apparently not. So I think we're going to end up going back upstairs in a second. Actually can walk around without using the torch quite alright, to be honest. I don't remember where the enemy was again. I think she was on this floor. No, it was this floor for sure. Wasn't she? Yeah, she's still there. Okay. Although this time she saw me, so I can probably actually search around here now without being accosted too badly. Oh, she's still here. Yeah, it's just a creepy woman model. There's nothing good about it. She's very slow. I feel like to make this a little bit more challenging, maybe she should speed up a little bit. But it doesn't really matter. She keeps walking back to that room, but I feel like I'm supposed to go in here. Is that the lock floating? I don't know. There was something floating then. Wait, so we just unlocked that door to do absolutely nothing. So she's probably still going to be stuck here. She's gone. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave this here. I know I could give this a bit more of a go, but I just don't want to spend any more time on it. It's not enjoyable. Yeah, I'll meet you back at the Steam page. Yeah, so that was Psychiatric Hospital. It was exactly 89p's worth of game, I would say. It wasn't bad. It's nothing to write home about. It's very simple. Its mechanics are just about as expected for the price. The asset packs that have been used, they look great, but they're not optimized, and that causes problems straight away. The fact that the frames dropped in that room where there wasn't that much in the room just takes away from the fun. But it's not a very fun game. I wouldn't buy it again, and I wouldn't recommend anyone else does. It's just not worth your time or money. Unless you just want to play a really cheap horror indie game, then fine, that's perfect. But I wish this developer the best. They have made some other good games. I played a few before in the past, but yeah, there we go. Psychiatric Hospital.